Windbloom. I didn't expect to see you up here this time of night. I didn't expect to see you here at all, actually. I thought you weren't meant to come home for a few more days. Well, I'm glad you're here now. And despite my glaring lack of my usual enthusiasm, I really am happy to see you. I missed you while you were away. I always do. Maybe I should come with you on your little trips and travels more often. It might be nice. Just you and me, exploring Tivat together. It would be a lot nicer than being stuck in one place for so long. So, you can't sleep either, huh? I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. It's just that it's late, and you're sitting up on the roof gazing up at the stars like you do when you can't sleep. Well, at least we have each other for company. I'm sorry. I probably won't be the best company right now. It's been a really rough few days, if I'm being honest. I guess after I lost my gnosis, I haven't felt quite like myself. I feel almost useless. Like I'm finally just that lazy, tone-deaf bard everyone sees me as. Well, everyone but you, Windbloom. I know you would never think of me like that. Even if my singing can get pretty annoying at times, huh? Without my gnosis, I feel like I did all those years ago. Like I'm unable to be of any help to those around me. To those I hold dear. I see people fight and get hurt every day. And I just know in the past I would have been able to do something to help. But right now, I can't. And it tears me up inside. I know realistically that I'm not completely useless. I do still have some of my powers after all. It's just not enough. I'm not as strong as I used to be. And yes, I know. I willingly gave it up to save my friends. But I couldn't bear the consequences of what may have happened if I didn't. Each time I see someone I love get hurt, I'm worried they're going to leave me. You're going to get sick or hurt eventually. And one day, you'll leave me too, Windbloom. Just like him. And then I'll be alone again. I can't bear the thought of losing you, of all people. But you're only human. And I'm not about to stand in the way of you doing what you love. Even if you do get hurt sometimes. Alone and useless. I guess that's just my fate, huh? I'm sorry. I'm babbling, aren't I? I don't mean to. I guess I just needed someone to talk to. You know, sometimes when we're apart, I look up at the stars and wonder if you're looking up at them too. Missing me as much as I miss you. That's what I was planning on doing tonight, before I found you. It's childish, but it helps me feel like I'm staying connected to you. No matter how far apart we may be, we will always be looking up at the same sky. Do you know any of the stories behind the constellations, Windbloom? They really are quite interesting. I would even call some of them sweet. Humans do tell such interesting stories about the things they don't understand. Could I tell you some? I don't have to if you would rather I didn't, but I just thought it might distract me from my problems for a little while. You know? Do you mind if I hold you while I share these stories? Your touch always brings me comfort, and there's nothing better than feeling your body against mine to remind me that you are real, you are unharmed, and you are right here beside me. There we go. I'm feeling better already. Now, where should we start? Well, both Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, are particularly bright tonight. There are a couple of different stories about them that I've heard from passing travelers. Some people call them the two bears, because when they are closest to the horizon, they appear as if there are two bears, lumbering slowly onwards on all fours. Then, they rise into the sky to make their ascent back to the heavens. One of the stories about the bears is about the Big Dipper and 7 hunters who are chasing the bear to hunt it down for food. Do you see those 2 stars nearest to each other along the handle? That's supposed to represent one of the hunters and the pot they intend to use. During the colder months, when the bear would rise on its hind legs, another hunter appears to draw closer and wound the poor animal. I've also heard a story about how one is a mother and the other a child. The mother was resting against a tree one day when she was approached by a god. The woman gave birth to a son, and when the god's wife found out, she punished the woman by turning her into a bear. The woman's son became a hunter, and one day, while he was out, the woman, overjoyed at seeing him again, rushed up to him, forgetting that she was a bear. The son, fearing he was about to be attacked, shot an arrow at the woman. The god saw this and stopped the arrow from hitting its mark and turned the son into a bear so they could no longer hurt each other with misunderstandings. Then, he grabbed them both by the tail and swung them up into the heavens so that they may live peacefully together among the stars. Windbloom? Are you listening? Oh, it seems you've fallen asleep listening to my stories again. That's okay. I'm sure you need your sleep after all your travels. I promise, I will watch over you while you rest and make sure that you are safe from harm. Sweet dreams, Windbloom. Oh, you're finally awake! How was your nap? You know, if you liked this audio and you want to see more, you should consider subscribing to the channel. Or take a look at anigomi.com/commissions, where you can order your own personal audio. Maybe I'll see you there. Well, my little Windbloom, I'll see you next time.